What's up? Now, here's the tragedy of this Little Tay situation. A lot of people haven't paid any attention to it because no one really cared anymore during the social media Instagram blow up. Little Tay made a lot of money as she was being pushed and promoted and told what to say, where this little foul mouthed girl would say to such outlandish things on social media and was being pushed and paraded to do this. Now, what people didn't know is that this this child is definitely someone who is going through a hard time with a custody battle of two parents that are splitting up. Her father is known as Christopher Hope, and her mother, who's of Asian descent, named Angela Tian. Hope, very successful businessman, was not happy in this marriage. It was going in different directions. And according to an Instagram account post that was made, saying that he's the one that faked her death last month when it was reported that she had passed away. And it said, "My abusive, racist, misogynistic, woman beating father faked my death." Little Tay's father didn't take long to answer to the allegations. He says not only does he vehemently deny these claims, but this is defamatory. He said the person who responsible for the post on IG, as well as anyone repeating the completely false and libelous accusation within it, are virtually certain to become defendants in a defamation lawsuit. Everything stated is 100% false, and I trust that this should be obvious to anyone who knows me or the long history of absurd and untrue statements made by various people who have controlled the Instagram account. Now, they've been involved in a custody battle since 2018. And when Hope got a court order that forced Tay to stop making viral videos online, her mother in Los Angeles, you know, she had to leave there. And she had to leave LA and go to Vancouver, Canada with her father and live. And nobody had really heard from her since the 2018 or 2019, whenever that was. And then we just get a weird message that Little Tay had died. And days later, people found out that was a hoax. And a couple weeks after this death hoax goes by, Little Tay's mother, Angela Tian, regained sole custody of her 14-year-old daughter, which means Tian has court authority and authorization to relocate with Tay outside of Vancouver, Canada. Hope was also ordered to pay monthly child support as well as an approximately $275,000 in back child support going all the way back to 2014. So that's what's going on right here in this Little Tay situation for those who were concerned and wanted to know what is going on. Who is running these accounts on IG? Who is this media team that keeps exploiting a child She's 14 years old. So why is this being a case? Why is this being promoted? Why is this being sought after? These are the questions that need to be entertained. If not, then, it is what it is. But these are the questions of why, they haven't looked into child abuse, having a child say these negative things, but because they were normally targeted towards African Americans. And as long as all of these negative things were targeted towards African Americans, no one seemed to bat an eye or care what was going on, or what the things that she was being said to do, and all of these different activities. Now, a judge was able to shut down all of this traffic and noise, right? That was coming from this egregious encounter that was put in front of us. So now that we know that, what else do we know? Because it seemed to be clear to all the rest of us that these so-called changes or provisions that were made in behest to everything that we saw transpire outside of them. Right? For instance, Lil Tay came through, did what she wanted to do whenever she wanted to do it. Could say whatever as a child. You didn't find that to be pretty strange? That as a child, this person was allowed to say and do whatever acts they chose to do in life, and it was all acceptable, and was making money over fit. Now, who the money was going to? Was it going to Lil Tay's mother? Because the court, the father was able to get a judge to stop this immediately when he filed a injunction in 2018. Now, how did he lose this case for custody? We might never know. But what we do know is that he's ordered to pay $275,000 in child support. Now, whoever is running Lil Tay's account, they might have to attest in a lawsuit, and they might have to disclose who they actually are who are running this account, who will say slanderous things about this man without any real knowledge. I mean, I was never a Lil Tay fan, but she went viral for saying such slanderous things from a little person, a child who was being used to go ahead and promote this type of activity. But now they're saying the provisions are different than how they were in the past. Yeah, it's much more controlled. It's much more, I would say, systematically removed from it being fair. Now you gotta pay to play. It's all kind of goofiness going on. You're restricted by the color of your skin. It's all kind of nonsense. Now it's back to bringing an order and the balance they want back to the playing table. So anyway, I'm out. Y'all take care. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bust Life, Damn D Beef, Ticket TV, everybody, man. That's real. I'm out. Peace.